is pretty deep. All right, so I've got the Dent Maker, aka Dent Time, as you can see right there. This is a air cannon for making dents in panels. This was brought to me over by Ultra Dent Tools. On this one, I'm actually gonna put a nice dent in. It's about 22 pounds of pressure. Should put a nice little shot there. But I'm gonna actually use these new tips by Hayes Freeman. And those tips are called, hey, what are those tips called? Push, those blue ones. It's in a blue package. What's that called?
Pivot tips.
Huh?
Pivot.
There we go. Pivot put. Pivot. Let me say, take 3. Pivot tips. Those are the ones. They slightly pivot, but you use them at a 90-degree tool, as you can see, like right here. Okay, this is the Ultra 90-degree, and it's on an R4 that fits onto. It's got a steel, like I'd say steel reinforcement inside, like a steel plate just at the end of it. So when you're pushing, the tip will last a lot longer and not bust through. The reason why you want a tool like tipped like this is that so you can push a lot of metal. As you can see, we got a lot of stretching in this panel. Even from this camera that you can see, without the reflection on it, you can see how dented it is in there. On this side, on the other camera, you can see with the reflection, it's got a lot of owl's eyes inside of that. So there's 2 tools that I probably prefer to use in here. Is this tool I was just mentioning, which is the 90-degree, and this model number is, just for your reference, is an ST3802B, okay? So I'll put that on the description. And the other one, which is one of my other favorites right now too, is the Care Point. This is the Bendable Care Point right here. On the other end, you can do it you could use this tip right here, but for the angle, I don't think this is going to be the best bet. So we're going to use the straight up 90-degree angle right there. So, okay, so I'm going to be pushing right here in the middle. It's pushing really good. Right here, we have a little bit of a pinch, and we have a little bit of a pinch inside here, and a little bit of a pinch on the outside. When I'm doing these type of repairs, or what I'm teaching my students, is that if they make unwanted highs, I want them to get rid of it. So what I'm going to do here is use a VIP 2.0. Got to keep this tip polished a lot. If you don't keep it polished a lot, you will make some divots. And another thing too is make sure the tap down is straight up and down, perpendicular to the panel. If it's not, and you're digging it, you're going to leave little marks in the clear coat, and then you're guaranteed to sand. I got it taped already. It's kind of like between a sharp and a dull tip. It's taped, but it's a safe tip. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig into some of this bit of this dent here. We're going to control it. Oh yeah. I'm making smaller tire pushes. I've got students behind me watching me do this tutorial, and they can see that I'm controlling the dent, okay? I do have one little high spot inside here. We're gonna fix that. Is my head in the way, guys? I don't want my head being in the shot.
All right, you see that little white spot right there? That's the center pit. That's what I'm trying to get out. If I don't get that out, that dent is completely useless trying to get it out. It will keep coming back over and over again.
Excuse me, and that right there will help push some metal. Keep your tip or your dent clean up to the part where you feel comfortable using a sharp tip. And you get a little bit more precision when you get to this point right here, okay? It doesn't mean just because you committed to one tip, you have to stick with that tip. Sometimes the tips are specialists for what you need to use it for. I'm just taking my time, making sure I'm not over pushing. Actually, I was working a dent that wasn't even there. Okay. How's it looking over there, guys? Now, if you want to get super technical, do have a little bit of a pinch up here. I don't know if that's even in the camera. Let's see. So as I'm pushing on this thing, I'm pushing on this tip, just boom, 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 just like that with this tip. It's aluminum tip against the